Son. Share your everyday hugot moments and everyday hugot quotes. G, tara na! Usap tayo. Bring your own baon. Bring your own hugot. The Hugot Hour with Father J-Boy and friends gathers every Monday at 6:30 to 8 in the evening. Only here on Radio-Katipunan 87.9 FM.
To listen to music that uplifts the soul, follow jescom.ph on Spotify and Jescom Music on YouTube. Our music is also available on iTunes and Deezer.
Welcome to The Rundown, where we take you right into the action with the latest sports news, updates, game previews, breakdown, and analysis in, around, across, and beyond the Ateneo. And now, let's get ready to run down!
Radyo-Katipunan 87.9 FM. Follow at radyo-katipunan in our social media accounts on Facebook, Instagram, and on Twitter. Mamangha sa lalim at ganda ng ating kultura at diwang makabayan sa mga salita at pahina. Sa tulong ng mga guro at manunulat ng panitikang Pilipino, halina't tuklasin ang yaman ng ating panitikan, ang pamana ng ating lahi. Ito ang Sari-Sari, tuwing Miyerkules, 11:00 ng umaga, dito sa Radyo Katipunan 87.9 FM.
Iwasan ang pagkakaroon at pagkalat ng sakit na COVID-19. Palagiang maghugas ng kamay. I-check ang temperatura para sa lagnat. Umiwas sa matataong lugar. Iwasang hawakan ang mukha kapag hindi pa nakakapaghugas ng mga kamay. Iwasan muna ang pagyakap, beso-beso o paghalik sa ngayon. Maging maingat, maging ligtas.
Basta't laging handa at sama-sama, kaya natin to. Hatid sa inyo ng PCOO, DOH, KBP at ng himpilang ito.
Jesuit Music Ministry, music that uplifts the soul. Follow jescom.ph on Spotify and Jescom Music on YouTube. We are also on iTunes and Deezer. Get your daily dose of inspiration through our music. Follow jescom.ph on Spotify and Jescom Music on YouTube.
Do you have concerns or problems about the school? Pag may dilemma, huwag mag-alala. Locate our boxes around campus and simply fill out the forms in the stations. Drop them in the box and boom, you're done. You can also fill out our forms online. This is a service brought to you by Your Sanggu. Pag may problema, huwag mag-alala.
Radyo Katipunan 87.9 FM.
Blue Eagle kami, di mapipigil sa pagbabalitang tumpa at tama. Buhay atenista, sa loob sa labas ng eskwela, ating ibibida lahat ng eskwela. Radyo, Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. Kawal ni Ignacio, Katipunero sugo, todo sa
rejoice, refresh, renew, and reflect. Join us for an hour of music that uplifts the soul. Listen to your favorite Jesuit music ministry artists. This is JMM Radio. JMM Radio. Get your day's dose of inspirational music. Tune in to JMM Radio every Wednesday from 1 to 2 p.m. Only here on radyo-katipunan 87.9 FM.
Nais ko sana'y malaman mo, alaala ka, tanging giliw ko, awit ng puso'y pakinggan mo, masdan mong nananabig, umiibig sa'yo. Kailan pa malilimutan ka kung sigaw ang ngalan mo sa tuwi-tuwi na at tuwi lumalalim ang gabi, tinig mo'y maririnig at makikita ka. Giliw, saan ako patutungo kung walang pag-ibig mo? Ang pangarap ko'y makapiling kang muli. Paano ka malilimutan pa kung laman ng isip ko'y iyong ganda? At tuwing lulubog na ang araw, mata ko'y pumipikit, dalangin ay ikaw. Giliw, saan ako patutungo kung walang pag-ibig mo? Ang pangarap ko'y makapiling ka muli.
Okay, magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. Welcome to JMM Radio, the official radio program of the Jesuit Music Ministry. Ako po si Lester Mendiola.
Yes, of course, listen to music and talk that uplifts the soul. You are tuned in to JMM Radio, the radio program of the Jesuit Music Ministry. Ako po si Justin Pontino mula sa Radyo Katipunan. Of course, you are tuned in to, our show can be seen live via the 87.9 via the 87.9 FM frequency band if you are of course within the Katipunan and Ateneo areas. You can also see us live on our social media handles at facebook.com/radyo-katipunan. And of course, Simulcast over youtube.com/radyo-katipunan-FM and also on Twitter at twitter.com/radyo-katipunan. At makikita din po tayo sa Facebook pages ng
Jesuit Music Ministry, Jesuit Communications, Ateneo de Manila University, Radyo Katipunan of course, at ang ating mga artist pages.
Yes, correct. Oo. Parang nakalimutan ko kasi 'di ba last time di ako nakapag-show kaya parang napurol ako ng konti.
Okay lang yan, Just.
Diba?
Salamat kay Bian kasi she accompanied me last Wednesday. Ayan.
Oo. Medyo nagkaroon tayo ng emergency din kasi last time, 'di ba? Hindi ko lang i-share ko na lang din since magkakamustahan din naman tayo. Unahan ko na.
Go.
Hindi last week kasi 'di ba ako pala, we tuloy Hindi kasi yun nga I was also mourning din kasi my uncle passed away that last week and it was due to COVID kaya ayun. And speaking of grabe tumataas na naman ang kaso and we even hit an all-time high again. Tarang 18,000 yata na cases in a day. Grabe.
Ang dami. I'm sorry to hear about the passing of your uncle, Justin. Tama ka, parang at this point, ang taas ng cases and kanina may nakita akong post parang namamanhid na ba tayo doon sa dami ng kaso sa paligid natin. Tapos di ba MECQ ngayon, pero if you go out of the house, ang daming tao sa labas. So, it's ano ba yun? Parang nakakatakot yung especially this time, pero of course yung mga kapatid natin kailangan nila maghanap buhay, magtrabaho para mayroong pagkain sa hapag. So kung tayo po ay lalabas, mag-ingat po tayo at i-practice natin yung social distancing, maghugas ng kamay. Magpalakas ng resistensya, ano pa ba mga pwedeng gawin. Magdasal, ayan sabi nila palakasan daw ng guardian angel ngayon, Jazz.
Oo nga. Nagtatrabaho ang mga anghel natin ng double time ngayon dahil grabe ang ang pangangailangan. And sana po kung hindi naman po talagang importante yung gagawin ninyo sa labas, wag na po kayong lumabas. Utang na loob. 'Di ba?
And of course, if you're not yet vaccinated and you are part of the population that can already be vaccinated through your LGU, please get in touch with your LGU and get yourself vaccinated. Palagi nating inuulit yan.
Ay hindi po kami magsasawang magpaalala at magpaalala ng paulit-ulit. Magpabakuna po kayo. Utang na loob. Hindi lang po yan para sa inyo, para rin po yan sa kapakanan ng inyong mga pamilya, ng mga kaibigan, mga minamahal natin sa buhay. So please get yourself vaccinated and of course follow the minimum safety and health protocols. Okay.
Yes, correct.
Ikaw naman. Sige, bago yan. Ikaw muna. Kamustahin naman kita. How was your week?
Ano ba? How was my week? So, pumasok na ako, Pumasok ka rin, di ba? Hindi tayo nakita.
Oo,
isang araw. Nakakatawa kasi, nakaka-excite pumasok sa opisina.
Di ba?
Do you have that feeling? Yung parang, sa gabi pa lang, inayos ko ng gamit ko, pati isusuot ko kinabukasan.
Totoo.
I mean, we don't get to see our office mates a lot kasi magkakahiwalay naman yung ating mga opisina. Pero yung feeling na makakalabas ka ng bahay, di ba? Parang,
Correct, oo. Yung change of scenery, di ba? Kasi for the longest time, nasa bahay ka lang, you're cooped up, di ba?
yes,
So
oo.
parang, hindi naman sa ano, no? Siyempre, namimiss mo rin naman yung mga pamilya mo, pero iba pa rin yung nasa labas ka, di ba? Yung ibang ihip ng hangin, iba yung nakikita ng paningin mo. So, it's a refreshing experience, no?
Oo, yung mom ko nga kanina sabi niya, nakakainip na, no?
Oo.
Sabi ko,
paano pa sila, di ba, na talagang hirap din dahil nga hanggang ngayon, medyo restricted pa rin ang movements ng lalo na ng
mga seniors,
mga bata correct. Lalo na yung mga bata, no? Kawawa.
Correct.
Anyway,
so, kanina just inopen natin ang ating programa sa isang tribute song para sa ating mga frontliners. Tapos may kinalaman yung awit na yon sa ating panauhin ngayong gabi. Ayan.
Oo. Sa mga nakakilala. Oo nga. Pero sa mga kasi, di ba, syempre, we've been advertising it and I'm pretty much sure marami na sa inyo na nakakakilala sa kanya or nakakarinig o even baka fan niya, di ba, na nakatune in na yun.
Follow niya sa mga social media accounts.
Correct. So, ayan, sa mga nanonood po, magandang gabi po at of course, hindi na natin patatagalin pa. Let's welcome, of course, our guest for tonight. Now, of course, just a little background about this person. He's, of course, a trained tenor, a singer, a tenor in that case. He took music in the University of the Philippines. In 2018 pala, rather, he played Julio Madriaga in Maynila sa mga kuko ng Liwanag. No, he's also a mainstay in the theater scene with his other theater appearances, which include the musical, the beautiful, the Carole King musical, and the restaging of Binondo at Chinoy musical, where he played the male lead Atyong. He's not new to us, of course, because we have co-produced his recent albums. No, he's part of the Jesuit Music Ministry fam. So yung mga albums na produce natin for him, yung Sometime Somewhere and Christmas Begins. So friends, let's all welcome our dear friend and of course JMM artist Arman Ferrer. Yeah, good evening Arman. Gandang gabi.
Hello, magandang gabi.
Hi,
good
Arman.
evening. Good evening Lester. Good evening Justin. Hello.
Yeah, nice to have you back again on JMM Radio. Kamusta ka na?
It's a pleasure to be back always. And okay naman ako, surviving and then trying to stay fit and productive as well.
All.
Yeah. No, kasi yung fitness kasi I think na motivate ako noon because I was thinking na if the virus got to me, sana malakas ako and then I can withstand it. Diba? Kasi nung una before the vaccine was available to us, parang talagang immune system and your health talaga yung priority. So that was my main motivation to work out. And nagkaroon na ng results, so tinuloy-tuloy ko na.
Correct. Sabi ko nga si Arman yata aspiring na fitness influencer, 'di ba? Kasi sa dami ba naman ng mga posts mo at saka stories na talagang you're really exercise, taking care of your body, And yes, it's very relevant, I kind of have to agree with that. So anyway, ayan. So pero of course, ang pag-uusapan po natin mga kaibigan ay hindi ang kanyang abs training, hindi po tayo fitness show. We are going to talk about, of course, his very much his first passion, I think, I would suppose, but you talk more about this later on, yung passion niya for music, of course, kasi
yes,
we all know Arman is a very prolific artist in, of course, not just a musician and a singer, he's also good in theater, diba? So yan po ang pag-uusapan natin ngayon. We'll make kamustahan of his career now, next career. Anyway, simulan mo na kaya, Les.
Is it third time na ba natin guest si Arman sa JMM Radio?
Hindi, officially
tama ba? Third na or second?
Officially, I think this is the third. The second one was the launching of the Christmas album. But I was a special guest last Monday kay Father J-Boy. So,
Radyo Katipunan. Pero
Radyo.
sa Radyo Katipunan, medyo ano ka na. But here in JMM, I think this is your third nga. Tama?
Yes, this is the third, yeah.
Oo. Pero kasi yung last mo is just the launch of your album. Pero we did 2 profile shows na. This is your second profile show with us. No,
Yes.
Kasi when we launched you as the new artist, and then ito na nga. So another profile interview with you. Ayan.
So just to keep the ball rolling, I'm sure there are people who have not watched our previous episodes with Arman. So maybe he can share with us briefly yung kanyang background sa music. Paano siya nagsimula? Yun ba talaga yung path that he wanted for himself? Go ahead, Arman.
I think it all started when I was really, really, really young. My parents, especially my mom, would support me when I sing in our house. And me being a Disney kid, every time after a show or after a movie, my mom would always buy those cassette pa noon, ng mga panahon wala pang Spotify, wala pang YouTube, wala pang lahat. So we would buy those cassettes and I would listen to them over and over, tas i-rewind mo, di ba? So, and then dun ko nalaman na parang, actually, sila yung una nakaalam na I was really in love with singing because, syempre, if you're young, if you're a kid, di ba, parang, you just imitate, di ba? And then, parang ako naman sa akin, parang natutuwa lang ako na I was singing and I was copying all those characters in the Disney movie. And then after that, 1997, when I was first introduced to Mr. Mark Anthony Carpio, the choir master of the Philippine Madrigal Singers in Claret, and I auditioned for the Claret Boys Choir, and later it became the Kilyawan Boys Choir, and I was the assistant of Mr. Mark Anthony Carpio during 2008, I think. And doon kami nagpunta sa Graz, Austria. I was his assistant conductor. And then I took up music in the College of Music of UP. But nung bata ako, I really never thought of na magiging theater actor ako and singer. I was really considering na parang magiging lawyer ako, ganyan, or doctor. Yung mga professions na mga tito-tita ko, di ba? So because I'm the first one to take up na entertainment and the arts. So everybody is on the business and science side. So kaya every time na kumakanta ko, lahat sila nanonood. And I'm really happy na ganun yung support nila sa akin because not all families are like that na they would allow their children to venture into the arts, especially when they're coming from business profiles and academe and science profiles, diba? So yun. And I'm really just thankful that my parents are really open-minded about it, and then they just let me do whatever I like and what my passion is.
I remember Arman I watched Arman in a Disney show of ABS-CBN. Diba, Arman? I forgot what your role is, but you were really good.
I was the genie. Because that was 2014, and that was my first collab with the ABS-CBN Philharmonic Orchestra. They auditioned for the role of genie, and then kasi sobrang I was saying earlier na I'm a Disney kid and I'm a Robin Williams fan, and that was the year that Robin Williams died. So sabi ko, what better way to honor my idol than to sing his song, diba? And so I auditioned in the ABS-CBN Philharmonic Orchestra. And funny enough, because I was in the States, I really never thought na parang they would get me. So sabi ko, sige, papasok ko na lang, just, and then tumawag sa akin si Sir Mickey Munoz, the producer. Sabi niya, we're considering you for the role. Sabi niya, ko, sir, nasa States po ako. Sabi niya, kaya palang haba ng number mo. Sabi ko, opo. Sabi niya, basta can you come back here ng November? Sabi ko, yes po. Actually, ang flight ko talaga October. So, yun. So, parang kung para sa'yo talaga, lumalabas na para sa'yo.
Ako naman, kung ikaw Les, first mo siyang napanood sa theater in a way. Ako, first ko siyang napanood, nung bata pa siya. na na kumakanta ka sa choir. Oo.
Kasi sa Paris.
Sa church. Oo, because kasi 'di ba you used to be your choir used to sing in our parish. Kaya yun doon kita unang nakita, mga bata pa kayo.
I think
naman, age reveal na naman.
ito yung ito yung Our Lady of Annunciation Parish.
Yes.
Oo.
Pero napanood kita doon, pero bata pa rin din ako doon.
Pero naalala ko si Arman nagsisit in yan kapag may rehearsals tayo, di ba? Sa Magnificent Singers.
Yes, because Leonard Cleophas is really a good friend of mine, and we go way back. Sobrang bata pa kami, and then he was the one who introduced me to musicals and Broadway songs. So thank you, Leonard.
Ayun. So kaya bata pa lang na nasubaybayan ko nasubaybayan ko na yan si Arman. And he's really, totoo naman, he's really, really good. But anyway, sige, let's talk about more of what's Arman Ferrer's day look like. Ayan. So marami siguro interesado. Paano ba gumugulong ang araw para sa isang Arman Ferrer?
Well, I usually kasi sleep early. I was taught by my parents to sleep early and then to wake up early. So I wake up early and then I get my coffee and then relax na ng konti, and then I would straightly go to my workout. And then after the workout I would study songs. I would vocalize because as a singer I was taught when I was very, very young that it's like you're an athlete. When you're a singer, especially when you're a professional singer, it's like you're an athlete or competing. So you have to practice every day. You have to vocalize every day, and you have to train those muscles to always be parang at the top of their game. So ganon, that's my day. And then of course I do my chores, especially now during the pandemic because kailangan, since nag-lockdown, 'di ba? Yung mga hindi nakabalik yung mga house help, and sometimes the house help they need to go because of their own families. So ngayon I think nasanay na ulit kaming nagluluto na ulit ako sa bahay. So that's my day. So it's a balance between music, fitness, and home.
Wow.
What time is early natulog, Arman? I'm curious. Anong oras yung early ba? 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock? Is that
well,
good time?
Depende. Kasi sometimes when I have a project or when I have to study, siguro ang max na ang 12 midnight. But now kasi because of the streaming apps that we do, sometimes I go beyond 12 midnight and because of the shows online. But basically yung body clock ko rin talaga pagod na ng 12. 11 pa nga lang nararamdaman ko rin. So medyo I think I'm an old soul that way also. Yeah.
Ayun. Yun na nga tip yan. Pro tip. Sleep early, wake up early. Ayun. So naman
kapag you sleep late and you wake up early, ano ba yung sign of aging na ba yan? Kasi magsisiga ka pa sa magbawalis ka pa sa bakuran.
I'm not too familiar with it actually. So maybe you can enlighten us. Anyway, pero Arman, during this pandemic was there any change in your habits? Or kumbaga kasi 'di ba you mentioned when it's earlier, 'di ba, early on parang yung because of the pandemic, nag-exercise ka. Pero was it like even before pa ba na the pandemic that you were already conscious about your fitness, your body?
Well, yes, I'm conscious because one, it's needed for my work, and two, my family naman kasi always believe that if you're healthy, you're better to work. So we've always parang ako nga sa bahay nga madalang ang junk food sa bahay kasi nga we really live a healthy lifestyle, and also When it comes naman to the pandemic, again, as I mentioned earlier, na sana kung magkasakit ako, sana wag naman, knock on wood, mawibidstand ko yung virus. Kasi apparently, di ba, studies show na if you're healthy and you're fit, mas malaki yung chance mo to recover from it. And I'm fully vaccinated pa. So, mas dumadagdag yung layers of protection ko. That's why I'm really parang religious about my fitness regimen. And of course, again, slowly bumabalik na yung entertainment industry, but not really because of the ECQ and MECQ. When I go back to work, I want that my body will be able to handle the stress again. Because before, we're used to that kind of stress. Yung rehearsal, paguran, di ba? Choreography, kanta, and then those are like long plays, like 2 hours, at an average of 2 hours. So ngayon, dahil nawala, I don't want it naman na it will come like a shock to me pagka bumalik ako sa trabaho. So I really keep my body active and ready to work. It's always been like that, ready to work.
Ayan.
Arman, you've been working on projects for theater, music, mga play, ganyan. Pero if given the opportunity to act on TV, say for example, a project on a teleserye, ganyan, or what have you, would you?
Of course. I would be very happy
Anong klaseng role yung tatanggapin mo,
to
Arman?
venture into a TV or a teleserye. Kahit siguro I really don't hindi naman ako nag-aspire na bida or whatever. Basta kahit may dumaan lang na best friend or kahit yung unang mabarel, 'di ba? Basta may exposure. Sometimes kasi 'di ba, parang you really don't naman start naman at the very top, or 'di ba, parang something siguro that would highlight siyempre my personality or my background, di ba? Siguro a singing friend would be nice. or a composer would be nice, di ba? And siyempre may mga actors and actresses ka din naman na you really would want to work with. So, yeah, if given the chance, why not, di ba? Especially ngayon, ang daming lumalabas na parang young people na parang they are the leads of the show, di ba? Hindi yung mga veterans and the sikat, di ba? Kasi during this pandemic, parang everything nag-level di ba? Parang dahil wala masyado yung mga stations, naging online lahat. So, nagkaroon ng avenue for new artists to come in. So, yun.
Ayun. Alright. Earlier I saw yung when we opened the show, the song Giliw, no? And I saw, of course, this is a collaboration of you with Mr. Martin Rivera, no? How was it, how was the experience of working with such icons, no? Like, yun na nga, si Martin, or, for example, Miss Leia, no? Leia Salonga.
Okay, dalawa yan. Si Mr. Martin Rivera kasi Tito Martin is really, really my idol since I was a child. So, namulat pa lang ako, Martin Rivera na yun, and I've known him because of his music and because of my family. And working with him is really, really, I was really starstruck when I first met him. It was in Soler, 2017. We sang This Is the Moment and Kahit Isang Saglit. And sabi ko nga, buti nga nakanta ko yung song. Kasi talagang I was really like shocked when I was singing with him na. And it was a dream come true for me to sing with my idol. And he was always gracious naman when it comes to music. Because he was letting me sing majority of the parts on the songs. And also kay Miss Leia naman, it's an honor to work with her. She's very, very professional. She's very warm during rehearsals, but she's very, very she's very strict. Syempre, you can't be a Leia Salonga without being strict. You cannot be a Tony Award winner without being strict as well. But she gave me a piece of advice na I would tell my grandkids about that. Kasi that was after the concert that we were in together. And then sabi niya sa akin after the concert, the next day, may rehearsal kami the next day. After the concert, we were in the rehearsal room 11 a.m. the next day. And then bumulong siya sa akin during the break. Sabi niya, Arman, you have a solid technique. You can sing everything that you want. But you have to put your heart in every song that you sing. Sabi niya ganyan. Make it your own. Don't be, kasi kinanta ko the night before was Sometime Somewhere. Sabi niya, don't be another Basil Valdez. Make Sometime Somewhere your own. Gumanon siya sa akin. And I was shocked kasi parang, di ba, parang that was very casual of her to give me an advice. And I, di ba, parang, oh my God, si Lea Salonga ina-advise for free. Di ba? So parang, guys, come on, this is ako sa sarili ko parang kinikilig ako. Pero syempre hindi ko kailangan ipakita yun kasi we're working together. We're kind of parang colleagues ng mga panahon na yun. Pero after that, hi Miss Leia. Sabi ko talaga, oh my God, binibigyan ako ng lesson. Dapat na-record ko to, but we cannot move because we're in the middle of the rehearsals. But yun, that was really, it was, and meron pa pala akong isa pa pala akong memory kay Miss Leia. Kasi yung mami niya, si Tita Ligaya, very, very strict. Diba? Si Tita Ligaya. Tapos sabi niya, si Tita Ligaya, my mom likes you, ganyan-ganyan. Sabi ko, ay, buti naman. Kasi talagang, Tita Ligaya would always watch in front doon sa pinakaharap ng audience. And then, you would see her, if she will approve you or not. At nung nag-Sometime Somewhere, tumayo siya, nag-standing ovation. So sabi ko talaga, may sigh of relief. So yun yung mga fun memories ko with Miss Leia and Tita Ligaya.
Oo. Pero Arman, do you still have like a dream collaboration or collab? Or na ba yan dahil kay Martin?
Oh yes. Yes, I really do have a dream collab. One, I would like to, of course, the original singer of Sometime Somewhere. It's always been a dream of mine to sing with Mr. Basil Valdez. And also, syempre, to collab with Mr. C, the creator of Sometime Somewhere. All these big names that come into mind when I sing is, it's because of my respect for their art. And of course, the international scene naman, I would really love to do a show on Broadway if kaya. To work with Andrew Lloyd Webber. Yung mga with Steven Sondheim na masyado na matanda ngayon, but come on, kaya natin ito. So, yan yung mga dream collab ko. Actually, more than the singers, I would really love to work with composers because I think now, after singing a lot of music, after learning from a lot of great people, parang I want to express my own art and to parang share what I've learned and what I am as an artist and as a person. So I think the major collab with a composer, ngayon kaka-collab ko lang with Mr. Jude Kitamondo, is dun ko na-express more yung aking art because I'm not copying anyone or I'm not basing it on someone. I'm working closely with the composer and how the song should be rather than how the song was, di ba? So parang yun ang tinitinan ko ngayon.
Yun. And understandably, no, kasi dahil you have just, you are just starting up your career in theater, kaya talagang you wanted to collaborate with these great theater stalwarts, ika nga. Okay, siguro at this point let's sige, go ahead muna, sorry. Go,
So Justin, we're talking about collaboration. So recently Arman had a collaboration, had a collab with Dr. Alberto Antonio. So we'll go on a break and then we'll show the video of Panunumpa. And then maybe magpapakwento tayo ng konti kay Arman about Panunumpa. Pero we'll play this video first. Please don't go away. We'll be back.
magpakailan paman yakapin mo bawat sandali ang buhay kong sumpang sa'yo lamang alay at mapapawi ang takot sa'kin, pangakong walang hanggan. Ikaw lamang ang pangakong susundin sa takbo, sakdal, liwanagan ang daan, yakapin mo bawat sandali ang buhay kong sumpang sa'yo lamang alay at mapapawi ang takot sa'kin pagkat taglay lakas mong angkin. Ikaw ang siyang pag-ibig ko, asahan mo ang katapatan ko kahit ang puso ko'y nalulumbay, mananatiling ikaw pa rin. Ikaw lamang ang pangakong mahalin sa sumpang sa iyo magpakailan paman, yakapin mo bawat sandali ang buhay kong sumpang sa'yo lamang alay at mapapawi ang takot sa'kin, pangakong walang hanggan at mapapawi ang takot sa'kin pagkat taglay lakas mong angkin.
All right, and that was, of course, Panunumpa, sung by no less than our guest, Mr. Arman Ferrer, with a collaboration with Dr. Alberto Antonio Jr. And of course, that song is composed by Father J. Boy Gonzalez, SJ. And of course, we're back here on JMM Radio with Arman Ferrer on the house. Oh, in the house. Ano ba yan? Maling ano ba? Preposition. Ay, sabi ko sa'yo, napupurol ng hosting ano ko ngayon nowadays.
Grabe 1 week lang ang pagitan.
Oo. Ganon katindi. But anyway, ayan, sige, balik na tayo kay Arman. Ayan. So, sabi mo, Elias, ano yun, yung papakwento natin kung ano yung background dun sa pag-cover niya ng Panunumpa.
Arman really wanted to tama ba Arman to create a cover of Panunumpa, pero kwentuhan mo kami regarding how that collaboration came about.
Well, Panunumpa is a very, very beautiful song by Father J. Boy, and I've known it since I was a child because I was a kid because kinakantayan during weddings, ganyan. But the project came about because of B, and she introduced me to Albert, who made the arrangement, and sobrang swerte ko because Albert is a very, very good arranger, and he can play multiple instruments as well. So it was easy in a way that it was easy to make music from him. And he was he was very, very gracious also to accept my thoughts on the song and how the music should be when it comes to performing it and singing it. So it was a really a major collab between me, Albert, and si B naman na nag-oversee ng everything during the recording and the creation process. Actually, we recorded the song here where I am right now. This is the place where we recorded the song, and they were here every step of the way, and we were just parang okay ba to, maganda ba yan, we should retake this. It wasn't a one take recording, because we really wanted to showcase or to show the true emotion of the song. Actually, we even asked Father J Boy what to do and what the song is really about, and we re-recorded some parts of it to highlight the emotion and the true meaning of the song. Kasi 'di ba, parang people know it as a wedding song or a marriage vow song. Well, in fact, it's not. It's more of the ordination song.
A vow, yes.
A vow of Father J Boy before he was to become a priest, 'di ba? So yun. So parang na-highlight namin doon yung doubt, but at the same time yung faith mo that everything will be fine when you're rested in the Lord. So yun yung aming the process behind that. So, and thankfully enough, the JMM Jesuit Communications parang supported the project, and then they released it under JMM Music also. So thank you so much.
Ayun pala yung backstory ng cover na yan. But anyway,
meron pa pala. It was actually nagawa namin yon during the pandemic. Ginawa namin during the pandemic, and it was parang almost a year-long project because hindi nga matuloy-tuloy because Dr. Alberto, the arranger, is now in where is he? Lanuza. Now he is in Lanuza doing frontliner work because he's a doctor to the barrios. During that time na nag-record kami or making the song, he was reviewing for the boards. Can you just imagine the pressure that he had doing music and at the same time reviewing for the board? So again, the project Panunumpa for us is a major thing for us because ang dami pong nangyari in between those months na ginawa namin for that.
But hats off to you guys because you pulled it off, no? Talagang ang iba rin yung cover, no? Ibang take siya to the song, no? Anyway, before we move on with our interview with you, no, let's just make a quick visit of our friends na nanonood sa atin, no. There are a lot of people who's tuned in right now to us. There's Miss Miri Claro, Millie. He's greeting you. Si Miss Linda Ferrer. And of course, ang ating mga RK hosts na sila, of course, si B. Orange Shana. And then there's, of course, Max. Ayan.
Hi, Maxine. Hello,
si Maxine. Ano to pinagsasabi mo dito, Maxine? Ano to? When there's me, there's always age reveal? Ano to? What's going on? Oo nga naman, no? Well, ganun talaga. And there's also Dulcie Nea Zulweta says, go Arman Ferrer. Ayan. Yung mga iyong mga fans who are watching. Okay. And since we're talking about about social media. Now, you've been performing online as well, di ba, Arman? So you've been in Kumu, no, in these parang mga social live streaming apps, no. How do you actually take in yung mga ganitong, kunyari ito, no? Your fans are commenting and praising you. And at the same time, those people who are criticizing you or maybe bashing you, no, medyo strong yung word na bash, pero those people who are actually, commenting against you, meron ba mga ganon? Or how do you handle those?
Well, it's difficult to stream online because you're a one-man show when you do streaming. You're the tech booth, you're the singer, and you're the lights man. Everything is you. That's the most difficult part in the streaming. And when it comes to bashing naman, I think it during the live shows and ngayon online, there are always gonna be people who will not like you, even if you're doing the best that you can do, even if you are okay or good. There will be people who will just don't like what you're doing. And the main actually ngayon I'm on TikTok. I have a TikTok account, and people are always saying na parang are you lip syncing, parang ganon, parang they don't believe that it's my voice. And it just shows you na parang kulang yung immersion or ng mga tao when it comes to classical and kundiman music, because they really can't believe that young people nowadays know how to sing kundiman, or how young people in my generation love to sing kundiman. So it for them nagiging foreign na yung sarili nilang music. So it's sad lang because parang before, when panahon nila Tita Mids, panahon nila Tita Pilita Corrales, parang it was natural for every Filipino to sing those kinds of music. And it's sad na ngayon na parang it's foreign to us, foreign to the younger generation. So parang if kinanta siya, especially na mga younger people, na parang sa kanya ba talaga nanggalingan or lip sync lang yan, di ba? Parang why can't they support people who are parang dedicating their lives into studying these kinds of music, di ba? So parang I mean, hindi man ako nawawalan ng hope or nawawalan ng pag-asa, because that's basically our job, to promote and to parang tell people or make people hear our own music. So yeah.
Sabi nga nila, 'di ba? Sabi nga ng mga Gen Zers, why not we normalize our support for Filipino music, 'di ba? Yes. Why not we normalize knowing more about the richness of our history, and our culture through music, 'di ba? Napakayaman kaya ng ating musical treasures, 'di ba? So, 'yun. Kaya tama, I agree with that. Diba? So yun na, guys, naklaro na po natin, hindi po siya nag-lip sync. May mga ganun pa talaga. Honestly, I don't understand why people would, say that. But anyway, siguro yun nga.
Yung ibang tao talaga mag-e-effort sila para gumawa ng mga ganung klaseng comments na hindi ko gets. Anyway, tapos nakalak yung hugot hour. Ganyan.
Tapos na yung hugot hour.
Parang mas galit pa sa akin si Les.
Anyway.
Kasi yung JMM profile na minamanage ko, ang daming basta.
Diba?
May-intriga sila, mag-subscribe po kayo sa JMM account.
Correct.
Sa TikTok. Anyway, Arman, meron ditong katanungan. Do you think it's important for artists like you to speak up about social issues?
Yes.
Especially during this time. Why?
Yes. Arts has always been hand in hand with social issues. The Zarzuela was born because you cannot really show your defiance in the government or with the government, so you hide it in the form of the arts. So some of the songs that are written are actually, if you study them, are parang a reflection of what's happening in the society. So I think the music, the lyrics are important tools to express the ideals and the standpoint of every artist. And again, we as artists, the best tool that we can use is our voice, our songs, our art. And because hindi naman kami di ba? Hindi naman kami makikipaglaban ng derechahan. Hindi naman kami war freak, di ba? But we can use our art to influence people and to show people that this is what's happening in our society, di ba? I mean, di ba? I think merong issue niyan before Parang I think it was with a comedian. Sabi niya, bakit daw siya patawa ng patawa against the government? Sabi nung comedian, anong gusto mong gawin ko? Makipaghamunan ng sapakan? Comedian nga ako di ba? So, make sure that you use your own platform to express what your ideals are, what your opinions are, and then let the people take it as it is, di ba? So, I think hindi siya mawawala because as a person and as a responsible member of the society, you have to voice out your feelings towards what's happening in the society, di ba? Kasi, di ba, the best
kasi
songs,
bahagi rin ng society ang mga artists.
The best songs, the best theater productions are socially are based on social issues. Di ba? What are those? Les Mis is a very, very social production. Hamilton is also one of that. Mabining here in the local industry, Rock of Ages, if it's social, di ba? Mabining Mandirigma is social. El Bimbo is social. Almost every show has a social standpoint, and you just have to look and understand what they're telling you.
So it's not just about the music, it's not just about all the theatrical parts. No, it always has to boil down with what's the relevance of this, of what we are doing, though, diba? We have to show them na art is relevant too, no, and art is a potent tool, no, to create social awareness. Ayan. So, yes. Well, very well said. Ayan.
Thank you.
Eto, may tanong pa. Kung kunwari daw, ito, medyo naman to, hindi naman to seryosong bagay, pero if you have 3 people daw that you want to thank for your musical journey, who would they be?
Yung isa, ika-categorize ko na lang into one, my parents. And then, of course, the second one is Mr. Mark Anthony Carpio, who I will always acknowledge as he's my father in the music industry. Because a lot, I think more than 50% of my musicality came from him. I've learned a lot from him. And yung pang third, I think, wala pa. Yun lang muna. Because yung pang third kasi, sa dami na I've worked with a lot of genius people, a lot of great artists na I took the things that I've learned from them and then I applied it in my own artistry. So hindi ko sila ang dami nila, sobrang dami nila that parang made me for who I am today. So I'm really, really thankful to all those people who are very, very generous of their art and of their gifts. Kasi sobrang si Mr. C, si Miss Leia, si Tito Martin, yung mga talks namin backstage are priceless education that you cannot get from the classroom. And I would always cherish those kinds of usapan because it's really a blessing to work with icons such as them. So yung number 3 ko, I think, are the people who helped me get to where I am today. Yun. I think those great people, those kahit hindi musicians, the people who are always there to help you when you need help. Yun yung pang third ko.
Ayan. Speaking of Sir Mark, I think birthday ni Sir Mark the other day, belated happy birthday.
Yes. Happy birthday, Sir Mark.
Ayan. Meron tayong question mula sa audience. Ayan. Sabi niya, have you ever tried composing or writing your own song, music?
I haven't ventured into that department of music, because I firmly believe that voice is a talent, composing is also another talent. So siguro I would do that in the future, but now hindi ko pa siya nagagawa kasi nga nararamdaman ko na parang wala pa ako doon sa part na yon. But who knows? Siguro in the future I will do it, because actually when we were arranging Panunumpa, I can see the music, I can feel the music, I can hear the music in my head, but I cannot write it. So that's why I was asking Albert, can you write this? This is what I hear. This is how I envision the music. So maybe in the future, yes.
Ito, merong Just, ikaw na to.
Alin? If you curate your... Ay, which one ba? Ito, yung... If you will...
Yung nasa chat.
Ito, hindi, may comment lang. Para daw malaman na hindi ka nagli-lip sync, make Arman gulat para people will know that he's not lip syncing. But let's try that. Let's try that one time. Request yan ni Maxine.
Ano to? Anong gagawin?
Gulatin ka daw one time habang kumakanta ka ng like kunyari yung mga classical mo, yung mga Pavarotti ganyan.
Sabi ko nga, Justin, when I'm doing TikTok, I would speak in between the lines. For example, kasi the last TikTok that I had was Ikaw ang mahal ko in celebration of Buwan ng Wika. So sabi ko, siguro in the middle of ikaw ang mahal ko, ang tunay na tunay, ang tanging panaginip ko'y laging ikaw. Boses ko puto, ngunit ang totoo madalas mapagaling na
May break ka.
para malaman nila na boses ko.
Or yun nga, diba? You do some ad-libs din in between. And that's the strategy din of a lot of artists in a way na talagang to know that it's live singing, no?
Yes.
Yung meron silang mga ad-libs somewhere in between, no? Kahit either they'll just comment on something or mag-adlib sila ng pampapatawa or something, di ba? Yung mga ganon. Oo. Ayan.
Yes.
So, wish granted, Maxine. Ayan na.
Anyway, next question. If you're going to create your own playlist right now, what will you name it and what songs will be in that playlist?
Ngayon, I think it's more of I don't want it naman kasi na masyadong sad because of what's happening in our country right now. But at the same time, songs that would remind me to do or to sing songs that are relevant and that would inspire people to move forward with their lives. To move forward and to help out in every single way that they can in order for us to overcome this pandemic. Kasi, we can, mahirap na magsalita, but we really cannot rely on other people when it comes to surviving this pandemic. So I think we have to be proactive. Proactive. Huwag na po natin hintayin ng iba pang mga variants para dumating. Proactive po tayo. Yeah, so I think those are the songs that I would put on my playlist. And siguro I would kailangan ba may title? May title yung
playlist. Anong pangalan ng playlist?
Siguro ang title is Just Keep Swimming. Yan yung magandang title siguro noon. Just Keep Swimming, and then just stay calm and kaka-status ka lang nun kahapon. Parang keep calm and carry
swim.
On. And carry on. Yan.
Keep calm and swim.
And carry on. Kasi I think if we panic right now with what's happening, we cannot think straight. We cannot do anything that's good. So we have to keep calm and carry on with our lives as best as possible.
Tama yan.
Okay.
Okay. Siguro since we're almost running out of time, siguro we ask Arman kung ano yung mga aasahan namin for the remainder of 2021 for you, and please do invite them for your future projects and also your where can they find you?
It's always been our mission, Sir Noel, my manager, and I and Jesuit Communications to make songs that are relevant and inspiring especially during this pandemic. It's always been our goal to help people through music and to just give hope, especially now na sobrang hirap ng nangyayari sa ating bansa. And yun lang talaga yung mabibigay mo. It's the hope and love that would help us carry through this pandemic. And I'm really, really thankful for Jesuit Communications, Les, Justin B, Sir Noel, Father Nono. Thank you for everything. Thank you for all the help and thank you for all the support that you've given me. It's been a pleasure and an honor to be a JMM artist. And for you guys out there, if you want to follow my content, I'm on I'm on all social media platforms. My IG is Arman F Ferrer, and I'm on Facebook and YouTube. Arman Ferrer, just search for it. And then I'm on Spotify and Apple Music. I sing songs of hope, of love, of worship, and I just wish that everybody would parang be better this year. Kasi I'm really looking forward to the day that I will see you guys live in person and to be able to sing for you live and not through screen, because it's really, really hard on screen all the time. And it's really something now that we were now that the live was taken from us, we know that we know now that it is very, very special, to be with people live. So that's it for me. Thank you again, and I hope that everybody is safe. I hope everybody is well, and I'm really looking forward to the day na I'm gonna see you all.
Yun.
Amen to that.
Same thing. We also look forward to seeing live concerts. No, yung mga talagang in person with somebody else, 'di ba? No, hindi lang yung kayo lang mga performers, no. Ganun din, no, yung mga audience din natin, no. We want to have them with us and join us and cheer for us as we perform. Wow, feeling naman performer. At dahil dyan, ayan, siguro maybe you have some announcements. So maraming salamat, Arman, for joining us tonight. Ayan,
thank you so much.
Ayan, so at this point, let's listen to some announcements. Yes, go ahead. Yes.
A couple of announcements. Follow us on all our social media accounts. We are on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. That's at Jesuit Music Ministry. At Spotify, that's at jescom.ph. And then ang Hangad po will release a new song entitled All Things Anew. This song is in celebration of the 500th anniversary of St. Ignatius' conversion. Coming this Friday, August 27th. Please save the song using the link that we posted on the comments section of the live feed. And on August 28th, samahan niyo po kami sa isang concert. We will restream Loving and Forgiving of Himig Jesuita on August 28. Ito po sa radyo-katipunan, sa Jescom, at sa Jesuit Music Ministry. Of course, Himig Jesuita Facebook pages natin.
Yes.
And i-release po natin ang bagong awit. Ay, hindi pala bagong awit, na-release na pala natin ito, no? Ang
the lyric, the video.
Oo, ang theme song ng
500
years of Christianity. Gifted to Give, Live Christ, Share Christ. Abangan po niyo yung MTV is coming out on August, tama ba? 29? 29. Yes, August 29. Kasama po si Arman.
That's a Sunday. So antayin po natin yan very soon. Finally, the wait is over, ika nga. No?
Correct. Dahil inaantay natin yung release ng music video, itong munang lyric video ang panonoodin natin as we end our show tonight. So we'd like to thank Arman Ferrer for gracing our show once again, and our friends who joined us this evening. Ayun po. Ako po si Lester Mendiola, sa ngalan po ni Kuya Ray na aking katuwang sa Jesuit Music Ministry. Magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. Justin?
Yeah. Yes, and of course, Justin Pontino mula po sa Radyo Katipunan. Happy 3rd launch anniversary po sa ating lahat.
Happy anniversary!
And like what I said, we will be leaving you with the lyric video of Live Christ, Share Christ. Of course, lyrics by Archbishop Socrates Villegas, arranged by Marvin Querido, and music by, of course, Maestro Ryan Cayabyab. So, kita-kits po tayo next week. Same time. Goodbye. Thanks, guys.
Thanks,
Good night. Thanks, Arman.
Thank you.
We are blessed, blessed 100-fold. The cross of Jesus Christ in our holy shores
is now 500 years, awesome to behold. He has made us all new. We belong to His fold.
The gospel is a blessing, but also a mission. To the poor and the children, we bring His salvation.
To the rest of the world, His message of compassion.
To all of humanity, His challenge of conversion. We are blessed, we are loved, we are called, we are sent.
We will teach, we will serve. We are Christ, we are church. San Lorenzo Ruiz, San Pedro Calungsod, oh holy Filipinos, bring to the good Lord
Our praise and gratitude, our offering of love, our pledge to be faithful to the last drop of blood.
We are blessed, we are loved, we are called, we are sent.
We will teach, we will serve. We are Christ, we are years of jubilee, 500 years of blessing, 500 years of praises unto life everlasting. 500 years of jubilee, 500 years of blessing, 500 years of praises unto
Rejoice, refresh, renew, and reflect. Join us for an hour of music that uplifts the soul.
listen to your favorite Jesuit music ministry artists. This is JMM Radio. JMM Radio. Get your day's dose of inspirational music. Tune in to JMM Radio every Wednesday from 1 to 2 p.m. Only here on Radyo Katipunan 87.9 FM.
Radyo Katipunan. News, insights, inspiration. Radyo Katipunan. Down from the hill and down to the world. Radyo Katipunan. The voice of the Blue Eagle. Radyo Katipunan. News, insights, inspiration. Radyo Katipunan. Down from the hill and down to the world. Radyo Katipunan, the voice of the Blue Eagle.